Hey everyone, let's continue on building Gringotts Wizarding Bank by LEGO Harry Potter. This is set number 76417. Contains 4,803 bricks. Retails for $429.99. And this set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review. And I may have to start chopping some of that out because I'm getting my numbers confused, but I'm almost done with this set, so who really cares? And that's what we're building, and this is what we've done, and we have 6 bags left. I'm going to do bags 26, 27, 28 in this installment here. And that is pretty much what we've done. So last bag, the last 3 bags we did this, and part of this up here, and finished up some stuff, and things are rattling, and yeah. And so I saved my page, and we were starting to hit the stickers, but not one sheet has been cleared off all the way yet. So I'm just going to, this one's got 5 left. I'm hoping we're going to finish something up tonight on that. And yeah. All right, let's get on to bag 26 here and see where this takes us. And this is the last manual, so I cannot wait to kind of get this done here. And the last installment, we did pretty good with the setup here, and my goodness, it is so humid today. It's like 100% humidity, about I think 70 degrees. That tropical storm blew through, and that wasn't too exciting. It was a steady rain for 24 hours, but that was it. And that doesn't go up there, but nothing flooded out here. I'm still here. I'm still filming. Okay, so I'm hoping to get a lot of this stuff done today. We got a lot of little pieces to go through. Okay, now I'm going to try my best to get everything done on time. I don't know if I will, but one of the things that I want to focus on in today's installment is to get this done here, in addition to finishing editing up the part 2 on this. I got part 1 already done. It's ready to go. I just can't release it just yet, but I'm getting there. And there's a lot of things that I want to get done here. And speaking of the storm, I'm kind of stuck here right now. The roads got washed out, so guess who gets to work from home? Although the kids still have to go to school, and speaking of it, it's like 3 in the morning, and I slept pretty good the other night. There's somebody that's still awake right now, and he has to go to school. Hey, I don't care. As long as I'm not drowsy, I don't care. I think this goes on the side. No, it's a profile brick. And I was told many times, don't worry about it. Well, hey, it's not my grades. I don't really care. I've already graduated high school and college, so I can care less. And I think I hear the old thunder bumpers again. So, yeah, it wasn't an exciting storm. We were all expecting something big, but no. I'm sure there's some place out there that's gotten pummeled, but they closed the roads down because some of it got washed away, but where I'm at, it wasn't too bad. And let's see, you're hidden inside the wall on the mezzanine floor is a safe containing the top secret letter Hagrid delivers to Abbess Dumbledon, as picks up you-know-what from vault you-know-how which, or know which. Alrighty, well, I don't know which because we got to find the vault, and it requires a sticker. And my brain is kind of still turned off from the holidays or the weekend. I wish it was the holidays. And yeah, so So we got to find some letters. It looks like those are printed, but how many does it say we need? 1 letter. All right, so we're going to have to find that. Dude, you should be in bed. I miss my bed. That's probably one of the very few pieces that's printed. Kind of looks like a package. Okay, I still got to really plan out how to do this set here. So sticker number 42, I'll find it eventually, is this one right here. So it's got a safe on it. And, okay, the handle goes on the top. I don't know if I can get it off. We were talking about cleaning off this sticker sheet. We may end up just doing that tonight. Or this morning, or whenever you want to call it. And I can barely get that on there. But there it is. It's good enough for me. In fact, we're just going to shove it through the little hole there. Make a good, nice oven, but now it's got a stick. We'll have to rip that off. And then this goes here. But, you know, speaking all the stuff that's going on, it's just, I've been so busy. Like getting Lego sets literally done right now. And I haven't had a chance to really cool down and take a break from them. I mean, I'm only doing just one set. I'm still editing. I got that dream set. I got to do the review. And then once I'm done with the review on that, it's done. Okay. So what I'm hoping to do is by, I don't know, probably by tomorrow night, I should have all those caught up and just have this one. I may end up having this one reviewed and start the last one. I hadn't even cracked open that building guide yet for anything. You know, I've been too busy doing the pre-made stuff, but I'm slowly getting there to that point. Yeah, but I'll tell you though, yesterday I was so drowsy, like I did not want to do anything at all. It was raining, it was not cold, it was humid. You look out the window, but it looked like it was about to rain. I think I may have put a part in wrong somewhere. That's right, we're missing a 1x1. I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for those, but, well, let's start picking things up until we find it. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people are starting to go bonkers on YouTube and losing subs and all that stuff now. Sometimes it's just worth just keeping your mouth closed. Sometimes I'd like to voice my opinions on things, but I just don't do it on here. Because I have other things to worry about, like finding out where that 1x1 brick went. It could have fell on the floor, we don't know. Remember, I've been having issues with that. So let me check the bags real quick, and nothing. Well, I don't see it over a I mean, I could have put it in the wrong area in here, but I don't really see how. Well, yeah, let me go. I got this tan one, but let me make sure here real quick. We're already having technical difficulties. We haven't even started yet. There's one there. And we put the next one here. Yeah, let me go dig one out. Here it is. I'm going to take a look under the manual. Wow, the manual didn't even need it, so I don't know where it went. That's the beauty about cording up parts. You may need them one day when you're building stuff. So far, I think I'm only missing 2 pieces. That little 1x2 black slope and then this. So I'm not sure what happened to it, but I'll check eventually and see behind all this. Okay, we got a mug and a little golden trophy we can put in there. And yeah, I'll put that right. I'll make sure I get the hands right, because somebody will say you put it on wrong. Oh, I had a question asked about the Amityville Horror House, that everything was wrong on it. When I was doing that, I was doing it from a building plan that was pulled from City Hall. So those were the plans that I was given. You know, I'm sure that house has probably been renovated over the years, but I was just looking at the original building plans when the house was constructed. Looks like Goblin left the cup where, whilst the bank was being built, maybe it's time to put the kettle on and take a well-earned break. Well, I need a break all right, but it's sure not going to be with that. Alrighty. A well-earned break. Yeah, right. That's what we've done so far. Now we're going to really focus on this today. And we need to get some stickers. And we got to get another sticker sheet and put something on this. Now I need these, but, well, sticker number 4. Yeah, I'm already. Who's all ready for the holidays? I am ready for the holidays already. I was going through some Lego tutorials, and I thought, man, it'd be so nice to start focusing on holiday stuff, but, well, I can't do that. So we're just sealing this up in there. Huh. So I got Easter eggs hidden inside this. That's kind of cool, to be honest. I have to do that to one of my houses, but only I get to see it. Maybe we'll use those pink bricks. Oh, another sticker. We got sticker number 14. And we got to deface that. Oh, well, that's definitely going to go bye-bye. Might be able to get rid of one whole sticker sheet in here. Alright. And I kind of want to play that Harry Potter game on PlayStation. There we go. And it goes up on here. Let me pull this over there. Alright. Right there. Right on this little lip here. So let me pull this a little closer here to me so I can make sure that this thing is seated all the way. And then that is where we're going to focus, right there. Hopefully we're going to get going. At least we're getting something here. At least we're blocking some of the draft in the top. I think that I looked at the pictures online. This is open in the back. I was hoping it would be a complete sealed build. So it obviously will not be city ready, but I think you could just slice a wall in the back, and I'm sure it would be fine. Now we're going to drop some accessories in here. And I'm just hoping by early this week I'm going to try to do, I mean, this goes on the bottom, is try to get this one done. Just so I can work on my personal builds. Boy, with it being so humid, it's hard to pick up this stuff here. Alright, that takes care of that. And I got something else to build here. I'll build this real quick. And are those stud flowers we're using? Looks like they are. And I really would love to get that Michael Myers house done. I may turn down some offers just to get that project going, because that I want to preserve so I can rebuild it later on. And of course, once I get the guide, you can build it too. You know, as far as for furnishings for that house, they were most likely pretty good. Most of them were on YouTube, so I don't need to focus on doing the furniture in that house right away. It'll be a vacant build. You'll have to provide your own furniture. You could probably build something better than what I had in there, and do it as you please with it. Okay, I don't know what that is. Fine, I don't want to fall all the way down and hit somebody in the head. And we have a sticker coming up here in a second. Let me set that there. Is that a stud flower? Yes, it is. So I'm going to try to get everything wrapped up. Like, I hadn't even did any tutorials really lately. And that's sticker number 22. Must be the contracts. And then they want a tan tile for the contract. Now my contract says I have to put these on. That's what I gotta do, sadly. And then let's make sure before I stick it on there. Yes, it goes on like that. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. This does not go on here like that. My bad. Well, all that crap's coming off now. When you make a mistake, sometimes it's more painful to rip it off than anything. And then we got a quill pen. Yeah, it just feels so humid right now. I mean, it feels like it's 100 degrees in here, but I have the humidifier running with the air, and when I turn it on and you wait about 10 minutes to go outside, it's like just water just comes right out of the air. It's just bad. And there we go. And of course this goes on the 1x2 plate right here. There we go. Not too bad, huh? We're getting that in there. It's kind of nice and decorative right here. I'm not a fan of the bare floors, but okay. And then rotate it back. We'll set that there. I'm gonna take this. As a matter of fact, it'd probably be easier if I just attach it to it now. And you gotta put the little bumpy things on there. You know, Lego, they make a 1x2 size of this piece. Just make it in black so I don't have to piece all that together by hand. Yeah, with the humidity though, it feels like I have a swamp cooler going full blast in here. I don't, but what is this supposed to be? Like a book? Like a ledger or something? And that goes on the top. And this just sits right here. theirs is crooked, so I bet they probably shoved it like, there we go. And looks like a bag 26 is just this little vault area. Oh, we got to make 3 of these. Okay, now I'm glad I looked, because I was like, really? I'll prepare those now. And then got some stacks of gold there, huh? You know, it gets me in Minecraft. I kind of walk right by gold sometimes. Like, I really don't need it. Until you go into the nether and you're going to need it for the piglins. Alright. Oh, I found that brick. It was hidden inside the treasure chest lid. Okay, well, we found it. We're back to missing just that one piece again, but there we go. Okay. And then we're going to be stacking a lot of gold in here. I don't think it really matters which way it goes, but we're going to try our best to replicate the manual and see how well we can do it here. Imagine looking up, if you're in the bank and you see all that gold right above your head and thinking, why can't just one of that just fall down and not hit me in the head? All right, now we're building some rails now. I cannot tell, but I think these are supposed to go on the little pegs, and then it sits here. Let's see. I think it does. So I think you're just supposed to set it on the pegs. I don't know how critical it is, but we're going to do it anyways. Yeah, but today with it being raining and stuff, I was so lazy. I didn't want to get out of bed and do anything. I had some chores to do, but I was like, oh, I don't feel like getting out of bed. Is that supposed to sit there? Yeah. Okay, well, that's done. It's not a very tall rail. Working over here now. Here we go. Now I'm going to have to make it to where I can see it too. These gold pieces are always so cool. And that goes right back behind there. And skip 3 studs, put that there. I think that's where the treasure chest is going to go next. Ooh, that started coming up. Be careful how you pull that around. Yeah, that's where it goes, is the treasure chest. There we go. And wedge, 4 coins, and a stud. So here's our stud. There's the wedge, and 4 coins. Okay. And we have 2 extra plates, so we're going to have to decipher where these go real quick here. So take a look here. I mean, these could have went somewhere, and I just kind of, you know me. So let's see where they go. Sometimes this happens. Almost like every bag, I'm always forgetting a couple of pieces here and there. Let me put a bookmark in there real quick. I mean, it happens. You know what? I don't know where these go. I don't see where those 2x2 plates go at all. I mean, Lego's been known to do that, but very seldomly rare. I've only had it happen maybe a handful of times that Lego's ever packed the wrong parts into a set. They go by weight, or sometimes they go by part count. And checking that little book thing. Yeah. Kind of odd, though. We don't... They talk about the gold pieces. There's the handrail. Well, I didn't see where these went. So we'll hang on to those. Okay, now let's continue on with bag 27. Uh-oh. I gotta go fish it out. It fell right behind here. Yep. Oh my goodness. And it was like a tile or something. It tells me I need to make a bigger lip in here. Let's unbag it first, and I gotta get on my hands and knees and go pull it out. Alright. I'll be right back. So that's the little culprit that fell behind there. So I'm gonna have to prove this somehow. Okay. Well, looks like we're building some walls for this. I don't know which side we're working on here. Maybe we can install it now and we can build it on site. I think that might be easier. We're working on this side right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to build it like this. I'm going to go ahead and just start. Maybe that's probably why they did that. Alright, what I'm going to go ahead and do, we're going to have to build it like they do, because I don't know where it starts at or whatever. And it's just easier to do this. I'm not sure how many holes. There's 16 holes. Got to do one more time at the bottom. Well, we're going to have to do 18 holes. And then, boy, they do not make this easy. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just incline to set that in now. If that's the case, then I'm just going to do that. It'd be easier to work on it on this than trying to do that by hand. Alright, maybe I'm going to regret it later, but we'll find out. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm really not seeing a whole lot of special parts in the set that I really need. It's, remember I used to build a lot of stuff with tan back in the day, and now tan is so common for me. I mean, maybe can make a whole mansion. Okay, now we install it on there. Okay. Well, we're going to build this one on here too. I mean, you could build it any way you want. No one's going to look at you otherwise funny and say you can't. I have a feeling we're going to make some more windows for this. We still got stickers left. And that's essentially what we're doing. Is we're making some more of those little windows. Alright, let's see how much of this stuff is scratched. Remember, we still have some scuffed up parts from the last part. And dust specks are not, that doesn't count. So, you know, I'm going to put the stuff on here in a second. I just need to find, well, there's a lot of glass in here. Let me just pull it all out and set it down here. I'm just checking it all here. Because yes, I will be ripping that out. This one's got a ding. One more ding, Lego. I have to ding it down a little bit. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm into quality control. Okay. Now, we need sticker number 40. 40 would be one of these here. You got windows, and what are we doing? Putting a solid sticker over the front of them. I think that's just kind of... Somebody had mentioned a good tip. Why don't I stick some paper behind it and just tack them in and just rip the paper off, and the sticker doesn't really stick to the bricks. You know, I've been inclined to do that. I may do it just so I can just make it easier for me. Because 3x3 windows are hard to come by. Alright, this goes here. I mean, really, 3x3 windows are just really kind of just... They don't come in a whole lot of colors. Now, I mean, yes, I can order some glass for them and stuff, but why when it's in these sets here? But I do find out, though, that stickers actually do a really good job at preserving bricks. I've seen some where they're discolored when you peel off the sticker. It's like, well, that really preserves it. Alrighty. And then that goes there. And we got another window coming up too. Okay. Okay. And that one looks pretty good. Got the glass for it. All right. So 3x3 plate, 3x3 plate. Never thought I'd ever see those. And they have a sticker going on one of these right away, and you put the sticker on after the window. So you can tell Lego was trying to compact building steps here. So what I'm gonna get inclined to do here. Well, that just does not want to go in. There we go. How is that batty? Oh, it's a bat inside. Okay. They want me to put a sticker while it's inside like that. That's going to be a bitch. I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm going to pop that glass back out of there and just stick. Okay, let's get that out of the way. And the bat is sticker number 39. We're going to do step 4 first. Wow, Lego, I mean, seriously. And it's crooked, so you can just do that. And just shove it in the frame. I mean, just make sure that the bat faces out like that. You don't want that side. And then stick it in like that. Now I got to do the window part. And that's sticker number 47. Somebody peeking out the window. I'll show you here in a second. All right. That's somebody peeking out. And then we'll just stick this in another frame here. There we go. So basically you got the bat here, I mean, honestly, that's a waste of windows. I'm not gonna lie there. It's like, are we really going to do that? Yes, we are, so we're stuck with it. Guess we're back to building again. Now, I'm always in need of these 1x3 jumper plates, and there's like the tan in here and stuff like that, so I might be able to use some of those. The grays, I don't know, maybe not so much. But I may have a tutorial or something that could use them, or a custom. There's another one of those. I'm just gonna pull them out until I, oh, there it is. All right. And yes, I'm building slow. This is relaxing because I got to stare at the computer all day and host meetings from home. And you didn't see me, but I rolled my eyes. Gonna make the older gentleman a little angry. I'm just going to wear my diamond studs just so they can gawk at them. That's my business attire. All right. Okay, looks like we're building some kind of a lamp here. Wait, okay, it's one of these little frying pan things. And, yeah. You know, when somebody judges me for that, I kind of point at their wrist saying, well, that wristwatch is offending me. I should just use your iPhone, pull that thing out and tell the time that way. Or better yet, when you go into a meeting and they judge you. Somebody in there obviously didn't take a shower in the morning. It's happened before. Thinking that suit and tie ain't gonna make you smell better. I mean, I get to that point where I'm rushing out the door, but still. Okay, we're getting there. Look at this. Okay, so we gotta put 4 and a 2 there. You know what? These would be almost perfect if you were to, if Lego would make a siding brick that would fit in there. That doesn't go there. And there we go. I think we're almost done with this. Alright, now we're building something that goes back here. The same thing we did down here. I think I already took a sneak peek in here though. It's not that bad of a build. And another one of these. And some gray. And then after that, we gotta put these on here, and I do need these type of little 1x4 plate, by 2/3 plate with bow. I need these in different colors. Those are always cool, and you never can find those when you need them. Lego now's producing those in the 1x2s and the 1x2x2 and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good parts. Just not in the colors that I need. You know, I'm finding the parts I need to build cool stuff to complete my bucket list of builds. But I'm still waiting for those special colors to arrive. You know what? I can just shove this on now, and we can finish it up here, because then I don't have to hold on to it. And I just saw it out of the. There it is. I got one more piece to put there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. You know why they did that? Probably when you reach in there, you don't scratch your hand or your wrist up on this. It's nice and smooth. That's what they did. Make it real smooth. And back over here. Get some angle brackets here, and or angular plates. Yeah, I had to block someone else on here the other day. I noticed it's starting to get pretty aggressive, and I'm thinking people are taking this so seriously. I'm going to have to take it seriously too. YouTube doesn't have a block button now. They just have it to where you can hide their comments. Everybody's sure following Twitter now. Oh, we can't block them. We're going to have to mute them now. You can only mute people. Now let's see how long that lasts. Oh, and by the way, guys and gals, I'm going to be on Threads. Follow me on Instagram. You should be able to find me real quick. And if you want to thread me, there you go. I'm on there if you want to. I got tired of seeing undesirable posts on Twitter. I'm really surprised Google hasn't come up with something like that yet. I hope they, well, they need to get a new company there. Somebody who's young, probably in their 20s or 30s. I have been approached, why don't I write up something like Twitter? I really don't want to get into the social media stuff. So I'll happily pass on that one. If something goes wrong, I'm in front of Congress. And I don't feel like dealing with that. So I'm best to stay away from all that excitement. Yeah. I'll stick with my boring life and stuff like that instead of getting into that. Okay. I'll tell you one thing though, this set has plenty of these. If you need a bunch, there you go. This set does have a lot of good common parts. There's nothing really special in this set. I mean, but I'm still going to stick by my word on it, though. It just feels kind of like the creators kind of skimped on certain areas of this. If this was just self-contained by itself, this would have made a perfect modular the way it is. Really just rip this thing off here and just build it up a little higher and just put it in your city. There you go. You can have a pretty interesting little modular. Alrighty, let's see here. Now I gotta find another white 1x4. Did the manual eat it or something? No, there it is. You know, they had a plate that goes on here, and then they stuck that. Now they're doing what I did before, stick the plate on here first and just shove that in there. So I'm wondering if, because I noticed the building steps on this are a little different. I wonder if this was by a different designer, because Lego does that. I mean, I know they had 5 people constructing this one set, so I'm wondering if that's what was going on here. Oh man, 1x1s on 1x1s, that's never good. Oh, wait a minute, that is not supposed to go there. I wasn't even paying attention. Ooh, that would have been a mistake. I'm glad now I caught that just in time. Another one of these little wall sconces. Put that over on the other side there. Like that. Those would make good little bedside lamps. Just snag that idea. change the shade to something more appropriate. And get those things in, instead of the gold, get them in the little frying pans, get them in silver. There you go. Yeah, I got to do a couple of meetings today, and that's it. And since I do it from home, gotta love this working from home stuff too. But then again, it's a chore, because it also means I will be distracted throughout the day as well. I think we're gonna get this sheet out of here today, because we got a window to make here. I got a window to pick with you. And yeah, so sticker number 40. Remember, I had these set over here. I wish they would have printed these on here. These pieces would have worked really good for a Victorian. There we go. I don't know why they have not released a 4x4 window yet. They have a 1x4x4 frame that takes one of those little wicker doors, but not like a window. Now, I'm missing a frame here. Oh, there it is. I better put that over here where I'll see it. And they have the little 1x4x4 wicker, the windows backwards and stuff, but I'm kind of like, man, if they can just make a 4x4 window, it'd be cool. I hoard up windows, doors, slopes, you know, bricks, plates, slopes, doors, windows. That's the stuff. The interior stuff can come later. But always, it depends on what your style of build is. If you're into cars, hoard up car parts. Like more of the smaller pieces. These right here are really good for cars and angular plates. But if you're building like houses like I am, you want to hoard all those doors and windows. Brick, slopes, doors, windows, plates. Hoard everything up. And that's the only tidbit I can give you there. And he's not supposed to be in this scene today. I don't know what the other figures. Yeah, I noticed there was 2 Harry Potters on here. So I think there was a kid Harry Potter and an adult version. So I don't know what the deal with that is. And yes, I googled that name and it said Ukrainian dragon. Matter of fact, the Ukrainian dragon was discovered in the Kingdom of Ukraine, I guess. For those Harry Potter buffs, they probably know more than I do. So I learned something new today, a little Harry Potter trivia. I was like, is that the same Ukraine that you were talking about? And yes, it was. It's like, oh, okay. Well, now learned something new. I even Googled it just to say, what, did they find it there? Was it a real thing? No, it wasn't, but that would have been kind of cool. All right. Well, that's kind of odd. We're doing a 2 and a 3 and a 2. Lego, are we trying to inflate parts on this again? To make it seem like the kids are getting a really good deal? I mean, I'm going to be honest, I could probably strip out probably 100 or so parts, maybe more. And this thing would be just as strong. Alright, and we're done with this side here. No, we're not done with it yet. We'll start there. And then now we're going to work our way over here. if I can pull it just a little bit towards me a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on these 3 bags now, and then we'll do the next 3 later on in the day. Because I still got to do, I got to do some work stuff, and that's it. So we got one more to do after this. And now we're getting further up the top, huh? Just imagine, ooh. Well, I just bent my nail. All right, let's make sure here. Right at the wick too. Just have to cut that off even shorter now. Do that after I finish up this here. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't remember these ever being an extra piece, but that's what we have remaining. Alrighty, we got bag 28. And I took care of the nail issue a little bit. And forgot to, oh no, you're not going out behind there. I'm deal with getting on my hands and knees again. Adios. But I'm going to save this because I can cut these off and make some custom stickers out of that. So I'm going to hang on to that, put that in my sticker folder, and then just hang on to it for a bit. All right, this last bag for this installment's got a lot of little parts. So we're going to get into a workout here. We got a minifigure we got to put together. So that's a gentleman here, I think one of the guards, with a wand. So we're going to skip him. We'll slowly pull out the parts for that guy. And let's get going. And we're right back over here. I thought we were going to work over here, but maybe we're not. We're not quite done in this area yet. And I'm not sure what kind of brown this is. Oh, it's a she. She's only got a single-sided head. It's like a milky brown. Not a reddish brown, like old brown. Maybe it's dark nougat, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I'm hoping to bring out some bricks in that color too. Probably won't, but I used to doing. Well, I think I skipped the minifigure because we'd be trying to find all that and found. I thought maybe this hat was bad. No, that's just a little mold area thing there. Well, this hat's kind of just square on the top. I thought they were round. I mean, look, it's kind of like oblong or decagon, octagon, hex. I don't know. Brain's still turned off. Okay. We got to build something small here. I still need these in brick yellow. This is sand yellow, but hey, you know what? I may be inclined to use those after all. Here's the deal. If I come out with a tutorial using new parts that LEGO hasn't really produced yet, don't worry. I will not post that video or tutorial until the part is widely available. I'm not that much of a douchebag. So that part just doesn't exist right now, and don't worry about it. If I do use that part, it'll be in a mock, but it will not be in a build tutorial whatsoever. Because I bet this goes right here. I'm just going to shove that in now. And we'll continue on building it up there. And okay. hold the phone. Kind of confused here. We stuck that on the hinge. Okay, maybe we're not supposed to put that in right now. Why? Because they want me to tuck in a plate into it, that's why. First, let me find the corner plate first. And with... Oh, I thought that was sand blue. Yeah, for the first time in a long time, when I was using my police radio for a weather alert, it went off today through the rainstorm. It doesn't go up there. I was like, cool. It was like beep, beep, beep. Then the radio would just come on and starts talking about the weather. All right, I'm going to peel this off, shove this here, and then do it like that. It's just for, it's easier for me to do it this way than trying to hold the manual and this at the same time. And that's what we need there. But I was like, man, I never heard the weather alert tones go off out here. Usually we'll get a tone when there's an earthquake. There was an earthquake not too far from here. And people made a big deal of it, like it's a 5-point something. I mean, come on, getting out of bed and not disturbing your wife or your girlfriend's probably, you're gonna have to worry about that more than an earthquake. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I don't even know what time it was. Probably when I was building this, I wouldn't even know it. And two, I'm sitting on a sofa bed. So does that mean that I would feel it? Probably not. I was looking for a dark tan, but no, that's what I need there. Wow, I mean, talking about little pieces, we're still in the same stead. Okay, I found her torso, put her there. I'm slowly finding the parts to her. Oh, I need these, but not in that color. At least, so here's what I'm doing with the part unboxings now on. I'm gonna start capping them at 1,000 bricks, and if it seems too much, we're gonna go down to 900. The reason being is I don't want to sit there and film it. Honestly, it's a lot easier doing, and Janet, you were right about this one. It's easier to do the builds like this, so I have to hunt and take a risk at losing parts. If I want to lose some, it's going to be lost right here, not when I have to do all that. So no more of that. So I'm going to limit to the smaller sets for the brick explorations. So we will do that. All right. Now that's kind of a waste of a couple of 2x or 3x3s. It's like a little tower there. That secret thing is hidden in there too. Am I going to be able to remember all this when I do the tour? Probably not. But I do have part 1 of this already done. It's filmed and ready to go. Which way does that go on there? Oh, this goes on the bottom, like that. And we got to make 2 of those. So my goal, though, is to try to get this one done here in a day or 2 and then start on my own stuff. All right, and then there's a lot of steps here, so just put this here like that. Somebody had asked on another thing, Oh, that's why this thing is lopsided. It's sitting on this lip here. You know, Jay, if you're working from home, do you get fully clothed, like wearing jeans? Yes. Yes, I do. Maybe that one time I'm going to have to stand up to get something, and I want to be in my night clothes or whatever. I've seen some where they got the nice shirt and tie on, and when they get up, they're wearing shorts. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be one of those. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I keep everything informal, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get into a thing over that one. And this goes right here, and we get a white one by one. Okay, we're getting close here. All right, now we're going to have to build something off-site. How bad is it? Okay, we're going to be working here. So, what I'm going to propose to do right now is I'm going to build this off-site, or build it on-site. We're going to start right here. That's all you need to worry about. If you want to do that, it's fine, and just follow the instructions. You don't have to deal with it. I'll probably regret it later on, but well, we don't know. And I'm putting on a lot of pieces on here at one time. Well, at least we're getting there. It's a lot of work. All right. Guess we're trying to match the front of the building up here. Alrighty, well, I'm trying to find a modified 1x2 plate with Technic lift arm. There it is. Now, I kind of see where they're going with this, so okay, and now we just go up. I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, this one here's got a bunch of stacking going on, so kind of curious to see what the handful of comments are about on this set here. I wish more people would watch the reviews. I may just start leaking out giveaways and stuff on here. And then I do have some stuff I'd like to see a better home for than just kind of parting out some of these sets that I have, stuff that I've obtained and never opened up. And I thought, well, I can give it away. I got to think of a way to do it where it can go to a good home for someone to enjoy, not to resell. I have one castle set, and I want to see that go to somebody who wants to build it. Oh, wait a minute, don't put that there yet. Oh yeah, put that there. And to do the castle set, though, I just want to make sure that gets a good home. It's the big giant Lion Knights castle, the one that folds out. I did a review on it. And you want to talk about a very fun build. That right there, that's a good build. It's not a collaborative build by any means. I can't remember. But it's a very rememberable build. I think whoever gets it's going to have a lot of fun. I'm trying to find an upwards 1x2 there. No, that's not it. I'll start pulling those out until I find it. But I want to give it to somebody who will enjoy the build and not just hawk it for cash. Okay, I found it. Well, Jay, does it really matter? Yep, sure does, because I don't want somebody to make money off of something that I'd rather see just somebody else build. Okay, got that done there. And then now we have to make some more of these little ones here. 2 of them to be exact. So that's what I'm proposing to do. One time, like I said, one time I did a giveaway and nobody even bothered with it. I said, oh, okay. He doesn't want a free. I think this is when I had that big giant Death Star. I'm like, I don't want to just take this apart. Really, just give it to somebody and say, here you go. It's already assembled, but you can take it apart or do whatever. And nobody wanted it. So I stripped it down for parts. Kind of sad to see that one go, but then again, I mean, guys and gals, I have so many sets, it's not even funny. I mean, no, I don't give away the stuff that the ambassador thing sends me. Because a lot of this stuff, it's got unique pieces, so I just rip them off anyways for the mocks. So we're putting this here to kind of strengthen that up. There's like a window that kind of looks like it's fallen over in here. So oh, we got to build something small. I'm trying to find a little gold frying pan. You know, we had that extra frying pan. We'll pull that out of there. It shows up later. It shows up. Another wall sconce. Put it right on there. And then they used a headlight brick. Formal name 1x1 angular brick. And then just shove it in like this. Oh, wait a minute. What am I missing? Oh, a stud on that. Okay, I got you. Don't forget that. There we go, and it just sits right here. Yeah, that little recessed spot in that brick is actually 2 plates thick. I just wish they made a version of that a little differently. And I'm trying to figure out where I left off at. Let's not mess around with that until I get it more secured. It's going up slowly, huh? I mean, if it rained right now, all that would get wet. It would trickle down to the first floor. Get all that black mold in there and condemn the place. think there's a crooked window that goes in there. A crooked window. I don't know. It's kind of looks like it kind of melted away there. I don't know what we're doing. I'll find out here eventually. Whoops. Well, we know where that went. Let's see if we can find it. Now, be careful with the lamps that like to fall off. Well, that's surely not cooperating. All right, now we're going to use some real windows again. Remember, I found that frame. We still haven't put him together yet, too. I'll have to do that here. Kind of neglected her. Oh, I see her legs. So there's the black windows. Don't have a lot of those. This would be good for like a, I don't know. There's some houses in my area that have windows like this from the 80s. Like they're blacked. So I may grab those when they become available. I don't really like using them all that much, but still kind of cool. All right, and then we've got to put the Technic pin in there. I'll put the Technic pin on this side then. You just have to, there we go. And show it like that. So I guess it hits up against the stud so you can't go any further. That's pretty much what they do. And then you install the whole piece on there, which we already did. We already sped through all that. And if you want to call speeding through that, more like crawling through it. Maybe a turtle crawling. As slow as I build, huh? Alright. Yeah, I was hoping this would have been a real complete, solid build. This would have made an excellent modular for a city. I mean, someone could finish it up. Right now, the score on this is probably about a 7.5 to an 8. Mainly, it was due to the stickers, and I cannot find another 1x3 plate. Oh, there it is. I got a 1x3x3 corner plate, but that's not going to do me any good right now. Okay. Next, 2 Nexel Night Shields. You know, despite how ugly this looks, it turned out really well for the most part. And LEGO uses what they have on hand. Do I like those beveled corners? Not really. But that's all they have. It's like what I do. I just use pieces that I have on hand that kind of work. Okay, there's one of these little squashed bricks in here. I haven't seen those wands yet. Remember, I've been hoarding those things up too. So I got all the parts to build her now. To build our figure. Just got to get her done real quick too. Okay, now we're back here. And we got to make 2 of these little hinge things. Oh, you know what I'm craving for right now? A cheap old burger. Well, I got the stuff in the freezer. I guess I can make it since there's no restaurants nearby. That could be my breakfast, huh? But you know what? No, we're not gonna. We'll save that for when I'm done with work. I don't know how far it goes, so we're just gonna guess. And we're doing more leaning poles. Make sure that these are parallel with the hump here. Okay. Next. And we're getting close. It's not a whole lot left. Just a bunch of plates at this point, a few bricks. But now I hope I can find that little white piece because I don't have any of those in white. Huh. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, these are kind of rare. They're rarer than hen's teeth. Can never find them. I mean, I need to buy some of these. They work good for stuff like this. They don't go too far, but, you know. We got to make it look old and decrepitating. And then we're going to start building the hinge right here. And I'm probably going to have to piece this one together in my hand because remember the last one I did over there was kind of a mess. I can just read ahead. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to do a lot here with this. So let's see here. I mean, you're literally tacking on like one by one. You're just tacking things on studs, like literally. And then well, I'm finding a bunch of these, but I'm looking for one that faces the other way here. That's the one you need. And a one by one plate over here. Think you're done yet? Oh, no, no, no. You got a long ways to go. I wonder how many of the ambassadors who got this set have already got it put together already. Sometimes they'll have a build party where they'll just take a portion of the building guide. You know, I'm doing all this solo, so you're getting a one point of view. And I kind of wish, like I said, I had somebody else to help me build this stuff, because then I can really have some fun with it. But, wait a minute, hold on. I got this all backwards here. Do I need one? Yes, I do. I keep a box of brick separators close by now. We're still working on that little thing too. Okay, I put that piece in the wrong place, but at least this one I can twist and pop it off. Okay, and then this goes up here. I think this is supposed to be right in there. That's where that's supposed to be. Okay, at least we got that section done. And now we got to put the bulkhead above the area up here. We're going to build this one off site too. And these are just not am I getting bored with this build now? I'm starting to get a little exhausted of it now. I'm just starting to get a little. When you're working on the same project day in and day out, it's like me doing a mock, right? I have to take a break. Now this is already done for me. I don't have to think through it, but it's like you get tired of working on the same old build. When I do mocks, I work on like a bunch of other projects, but these are projects throughout the year, or sometimes when I'm building a house, I'm also working on the cars and stuff like that. And what's the difference? There's really no difference, but I'm not on a deadline with those. It's like the Michael Myers house. I've been taking breaks on and off on that for a while, and I need to get back into it. Okay, this piece goes on the inside here. Alrighty. What I'm gonna do is, well, that crap came off, huh? Now, let me make sure that's really mushed in there. That's why I'm dinging the points off, because now it's starting to get pretty brittle. Okay. Let's put that on the top there so we can lock all that in there. I'm afraid something else is going to come flying off of here. I don't want to have to track something down. Well, at least we know it won't go that way, but it'll still wiggle in there. I always thought these were kind of like illegal building techniques, but I guess it's not. I think it goes over here. Yeah. The reason why they put that in there so you can slip it right in here. It doesn't connect to anything, but you can't push that in like this one. See how this one wiggles and this one doesn't that much. It stops flush, but this one goes in. That's why they do that. So it's kind of placeboing attaching it to the side. We'll pretend that it is. I mean, it's falling over anyways. Does it really matter? And then this one here goes on the other side. See now? It goes out, but it goes in because now we're going to worry about this next side here. Okay. Nothing in there, but see, these are still going to wiggle out. I think that it had something in there. All right. Now we're back to here. but they want me to work on it like that. Okay. It's easier to follow how the book shows it. Okay. Next step is right there. Well, I was hoping we'd get to the roof tonight, but I don't think we're even going to get that far. Because this is bag 28, so we'll save the roof till later. Wow. I guess this is where the bird enjoys the gold. The gold tile right there, just in the middle of that, in the middle of, I don't know what the point of that is. Put this in here. Thing bad about these steps, so there's like a lot of parts. This is for an advanced builder to comprehend through all this. There we go. I did some of my guides like this. You write your own building guides, build them slow. Don't try to build them like too much because you get yourself overwhelmed. So a lot of my older guides, it kind of seemed like I did 1 or 2 pieces and I got more comfortable with it. Okay, well that's kind of a weird piece to go in there. Well, this is supposed to be on the top. Yeah, I'm kind of losing focus on this one right now. And yeah. All right, and we have just a handful of parts left in here. We got a 2, a 2, 8, and a 2. We need to put the 8. I don't know why they have these 2 joints lined up like that for. Kind of silly. Just flip-flop those around would have made it more stronger. Gotta follow the instructions. And that is it. Oh, I found that other golden frying pan, but there it is. That's what we have remaining for bag 28. And we got to put together the minifigure. I just remember we're missing a wand. So I got to give her a wand here real quick. And she's mean. She looks like she's on the beat. All right. And in addition to her, I need to find a wand. You know, you usually get leftover wands. Yeah, this set here, you pretty much use them up. So instead of using the handcuff, she uses Reprendo, or whatever it is, to make you back up. And she uses Wingana Leviosa to do the jail. And that's essentially about it we did today. So, looks like build 29 starts doing the siding on this baby. Looks like lots of white parts. I'm not willing to do do today. Yeah, it's a lot of roof. It's basically roof stuff. Some interesting pieces that I can see in here. And well, that's kind of interesting. Can't wait to see what that looks like. And so far, I've been pleased with the set and how it's built. Just not too much of a fan of it. We got rid of 1 sticker sheet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 8 more stickers to put on. And yeah, I got to take a thumbnail of this real quick. And that's what we've done. So tell me what you think of this set so far. And it is getting heavy. So once I review it, it's going to sit somewhere for a while. So basically bags 26, 27, 28 just does the walls up here. And you still have access in here. Can I get my hand in here? Cool. And I'm assuming the roof probably comes off. And this would be a nice set to have LED lighting in here too. Well, fine, whatever. And we still got all this here, so we're getting there. So in the final installment, we're gonna finish it up. I'll see you guys then.